The dollar store sells a variety of different candles and taper candles, but for this project you'll want to grab a few of the battery-operated plastic taper candles. So I really like these battery-operated candles. The bottom just twists and that turns on the light. It activates the two AAA batteries that you put inside. And so I just started by taping off the flame, the artificial flame, with a little bit of painter's tape, since we're going to paint the rest of the candle and update that plain white finish. Start with just a quick coat of plain white spray primer. And then once that dries, go ahead and add whatever color, pastel, spring, Easter paint color that you like. This is DecoArt Home Decor chalk paint in the color Sage. Please don't leave me mean comments because people have done this before. They're like, Sage is green. I know. To me, I don't know why DecoArt named this paint color Sage, because to me it looks like a robin's egg blue. But it is what it is, and it is absolutely one of my favorite colors of chalk paint, and I use it in a bunch of projects. So just a quick coat of paint on that, let it dry, and then you'll probably have to do a second, maybe not like a full coat, but just some touch-ups to cover up any white spray primer that's still poking through. And then a little tip, I guess this is how I got my candles to stand upright, so I didn't have to paint one side and then let it dry and then paint the other side. I just use sticky tack. It's like that blue poster putty for hanging posters. I just put a little bit on the bottom of the candle, and this is also a great way to get your taper candles to stick into a candle holder. And then now it's time to add the Speckle Finish. So I have done this before with like a stiff bristled paintbrush, but for this I used just an old grubby toothbrush. Add a little bit of dark brown acrylic craft paint or chalk paint, and then just use your finger to kind of flick the brushes back and forth, and that's gonna spray an even spattering of dots. You could also just like pounce the toothbrush up and down on the pillar candle. I went pretty fine here with the amount of paint on the toothbrush, so I had really small speckles on my candles, but you could use more paint or apply it like more paint, and then you'll have larger speckles on your finished candle. But that brown paint will dry pretty quickly because it's just tiny little dots, and then you can peel away the painter's tape and you've got your finished little candles here. And like I said, I used that sticky tack, sticky putty to kind of hold my candles upright and so that they weren't kind of tilting wonky in their candle holders. These gold candle holders I also got from Dollar Tree right around Valentine's Day. So I don't know if they're a Valentine's Day thing or if they're like a evergreen year-round thing, but either way. And then here are my finished painted Speckled Egg Finish taper candles on display and ready for spring. I do hope you enjoyed watching this craft come together. Until next time, happy making.